Hey there, so today we have another review, and I'm just going to go with full on New York theme. I went crazy on the New York theme at GB's Bottle Shop. I mean, I think a bunch of other beers, but today I'm just doing all of them. So, why not? So this is Holy Icon from Hudson Valley. Love the labels on this. This is a sour double IPA with passion fruit and vanilla. 8% double IPA with lactose, and unfortunately no candidate. But Hudson Valley beers, I think, are generally still pretty hype. So they should be flying off the shelf. We shall see. Then again, last beer we did was the Marlowe Artisanal Ales beer, and that was like 4 months in. So we'll see. Hey, Nigel, get down, please. Thank you. Try to train Nigel. Your beer's not that hazy, right? Comes with a really nice kind of medium gold color. Has a medium plus haze to it. Really nice, pretty looking beer versus like that kind of like chunky, completely opaque, milky looking kind of stuff. Oh yeah, peaches. It's Oh, is it vanilla? Vanilla, yeah, okay. Oh, passion fruit. That's what it is. Like peaches, passion fruit. Yeah. I was like, this doesn't smell like peaches, but it almost has that kind of like overripe peach thing. I was worried that it was like overripe peaches, like almost rotten. Passion fruit is so intense that it's like super tropical, like super ripping ripe. Smells awesome. Cheers. Really smells like passion fruit. They use some real product, I think. Always. Why don't more people do this instead? I get all these hazy New England IPAs are just like grass water and chalk water or chalk beer and grass beer. This is so tasty. So you add an adjunct, which is so sexy. Like passion fruit is like a cheer fruit. It is the most ripe, ripping. It's like the most like ripe mango and peaches added together into like baby food and just mush together. And it's like rippingly ripe and just like, oh man. And passion fruit sort of does that. It just has this like exotic nature to it with those kind of common fruit characteristics that like. I don't think any of us kind of sit around and eat passion fruit, but their passion fruit is in cocktails and beers, I guess, and blah blah. But it's such a sexy fruit, like it's just an exorbitant kind of like intensity flavor, and then you get a really nice kind of like balance acidity to it. And honestly, full blind, like this isn't even drinking like an IPA. Like they call it sour IPA, but like where the IPA starts and where it ends for me, like I don't know where. For me, this really just tastes like a big fluffy imperial sour. A lot of passion fruit. I really like that kind of vanilla marshmallow kind of thing. I guess the lactose helps like soften up the beer. Um, I don't really know what the IPA is in this, so I guess yeah, it's sort of weird to say don't stop brewing New England IPAs when like this really tastes like a sour beer. It's not really an IPA, right? Well, I guess the point is you're adding hops with a like sort of hazy IPA base, sort of like accentuate the flavors of like the hops and like the fruit kind of synergize, blah blah. For me, it's so fruity. It's like where does the IPA start? Where does it doesn't start or end. I feel it just is a big 8% fluffy oat slash weeded beer with fruit, lactose, vanilla. You couldn't have told me there's hops in here, and I would just been like, all right, cool, whatever. Either way, call it sour IPA, call it whatever you will. It's delicious. It's got a really nice balance of acidity to it. Um, I like that it's big and chunky, but not like pastry sour kind of thing going on. Um, it's a big beer. It's got a really nice kind of like attacking acidity that hits on the back end, but it's not overly dominant. It's got a medium, leaning on medium plus kind of acidity. Fruit stands up really quite well. They balance it out without making it taste like a pastry sour with the vanilla and lactose. And passion fruit just rocks. The acidity just rocks. And so, if you're an IPA fan, you're not gonna like this. But if you're a big kind of kettle sour kind of guy, this is again, I would have guessed this is a big imperial kettle sour, something like that. Hudson Valley, one of the most consistent breweries I've had on the channel. They generally have just like knocked my socks off, and I just like their treatment of fruit. I like their treatment of ingredients. I like where their acidity hits on A lot of their sour IPAs, or what you want to call them, like they just locked in, dialed. Shout out to Jason, one of the OG people I've known in the industry for a while. So, killer stuff. I mean, just keep doing it, man. Passionfruit vanilla, who knows? You call it an IPA, don't call it. It's called it. It's really sour. I don't really. I mean, he could probably explain it better where the IPA part comes in this beer. But for me, it's mostly sour. It's like sour capitalized, IPA lowercase, right? That good. Nice stuff. That is freaking fantastic. It's not like all the way there. So I'm gonna give it a solid 95. 95. That is Holy Icon, Hudson Valley. Crushing it. Cheers later.